What I love about Seattle is
the weather.
Is the mountains and the water and the seafood and Pike Place Market and the Seahawks.
What I love about Seattle
is there's so much great arts and culture, and it's surrounded by natural beauty.
What I love about Seattle
are all the views, Mount Rainier and the Olympic Mountain Range.
The diversity of ways that people express themselves here.
The food. You can pretty much get anything.
The diversity, and there's something for everyone to do here in this town.
A surprising thing about Seattle
is that it's often sunny.
All the hills.
A surprising thing about Seattle is
the arts community. The museums and organizations that are pushing the ideas of art and engagement in the city is really impressive.
There's the variety of things to do and people to see and places to go.
The sunsets.
The vibrant theater scene. There are so many theaters in the city and live music to see.
It doesn't rain as much as you think it does here. And when it's beautiful outside, there's no better place to be.
Where I like to take out-of-town visitors is
Discovery Park, the Asian Art Museum. Not only is there great art, but it's in a beautiful setting on Capitol Hill.
Alki Beach. It's one of Seattle's oldest neighborhoods, and you get a great view back to the city.
A place I like to take out-of-town visitors is
Whidbey Island.
Hiram Chittenden Locks, where you can see boats go from saltwater to fresh.
Where I like to take out-of-town visitors
is down to Tacoma, to the Museum of Glass. It's not just an art museum or a glass museum, it's really like a community museum.
To the Seattle Center Fairgrounds with the Pacific Science Center, Chihuly Garden and Glass, Experience Music Project, the Space Needle.
Where I like to take out-of-town visitors is
to the Pacific Science Center. There's something for everyone, for all ages.
Nordic Heritage Museum and the Locks are two of my favorite places.
A museum I like to visit
is, of course, the Museum of Flight. Big planes, little kids losing their minds over big planes.
A museum I like to visit
is the Burke Museum, where you can see Northwest Coast objects and dinosaurs all in one building.
The Bellevue Art Museum is for its mix of contemporary and craft.
The Henry Art Gallery.
A museum I love to visit
is the Wingluck Museum. It's the nation's only Pan-Asian Pacific American museum.
A museum I like to visit is the Duwamish Longhouse. Seattle has a very rich background in Native American history and art and culture.
It's Mohi. It's a community museum that has embraced all of the wonderful quirkiness and great stories about the Puget Sound region.
A museum I love to visit is the Tacoma Art Museum, where you can see the art and artists of the Northwest.
The Henry Art Gallery. The Henry Art Gallery always has contemporary art on display, something new, something different, something that's really pushing the boundaries of art.
Is the Olympic Sculpture Park.
The Museum of History and Industry in South Lake Union. You cannot miss it.
A museum I like to visit
is Seattle Art Museum. It has a really great permanent collection and lots of fascinating rotating exhibits.
The best thing to do in Seattle.
Let's go to EMP Museum, where if you have any interest in popular music or pop culture, you're going to have the greatest time of your life.
The best thing to do in Seattle
is to explore the neighborhoods.
To visit Green Lake.
To eat. The food is so good.
Is to come to the Seattle Aquarium and see the harbor seals.
The best thing to do in Seattle is to explore
the Pike Place Market, our 9-acre historic district that's the soul of Seattle. It's full of great food, flowers, people watching, and places to explore.
The best thing to do in Seattle is
enjoy the beauty here and the wonderful variety of things to do.
Hiking, skiing, fishing, just sitting on the waterfront with a glass of wine and some fish and chips. What more could you ask for?
I cannot name what the best thing to do in Seattle is because there's simply too many things to name.
We'll see you in Seattle soon.